evening. This is DJ Straight coming from Praise from the Closet on today, Saturday, November the 27th. And I am enthusiastic, elaborated, flabbergasted. I'm making up my own words because this is a special program. We're going to talk to the students today. You know, we've all talked about the COVID virus and Corona and whatever else people have called it. But I'm excited because I see the news and, you know, the news tells us one thing but we are not experienced as what the children are seeing. So this is DJ Straight coming from Praise from the Closet. And I am going to bring our students on from different states, and we're just going to go for it. And I give them credit and honor for coming on. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Let me bring them on first.
My name is.
Hold on, guys. I got somebody else down in the wings. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I need everybody to make sure your mic is unmuted. So unmute your mics. All right. Very good team. So again, this is DJ Straight, and we're going to start. Who has a birthday in January? February? March? April? May? If your birthday is in May, you get to introduce yourself first. Tell us your name and what state you're calling from or city.
My name is Grayson and my state is North Carolina.
All right, city girl. Cool. Okay, what about June birthdays? July? Oh, Caleb and Makati. Okay, who has let's see. Makati, you can go first, and then Caleb, you can go second.
My name is Makai Thompson, and I'm from Maryland.
My name is Caleb, and I'm from Virginia.
What'd you say? And you're from where?
Virginia.
Okay, hold on, Caleb. Makai, where'd you say you were from? Okay, you're going to have to speak a little bit louder. Okay, Mr. Caleb, where are you from?
Virginia.
Virginia. Okay, cool. And, okay, let's see. August, September, October. Anybody's birthday in October? November. Okay, Smiley. Oh, go introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Key Moore, and I'm from Washington, D.C.
All right, cool, guys. So listen, I wanted to bring you all on and thank you all for coming on. We had others that was coming on, but I guess other things came up. So this is the deal. We talked about the virus, and I wanted to know firsthand how you all felt about. First of all, I want each one of you all to tell me what do you know about the coronavirus? What is that? Caleb, go first.
Well, I know when my dad watches the news, so sometimes I sit there and watch it with him, and I know it's very deadly. It's pandemics all over the world, and some people don't care about it, and other people do.
Okay, cool. Smiley J.
From what I learned from COVID and what it is, it's like a type of virus that basically, according to Wikipedia, it was started in China from them eating a bat, and the virus spread it. And now we have to wear masks due to COVID. It's a type of virus. So now we have to stay safe and get the vaccine. Some people don't want
All
to
right.
get it, but we have to get it.
Cool. Very good. City girl.
I know from the coronavirus that a lot of people get in the hospital from it, and they know it. They probably don't know it yet, but when they get when they like start coughing a lot and doing like sneezing a lot or doing all those little kinds of coughs and stuff, that they know that they're getting a kind of sickness from the coronavirus.
All right, cool, very good. And Makati,
Something
what
I
do
know
you know
about
about it?
something I know about COVID is like people can die from it, and like they tell you to put on a mask so it can protect you for your safety.
Okay, very good. That was all great answers. Hey guys, there are no wrong or right answers here. I mean, no wrong answers. So let me ask you this: when it first started in March of 2020, and they said everybody's gonna have to work from home and go to school from home, did you all say, "Yay, no more class"? Were you all excited about staying home from school? Go ahead. Just speak up, guys. Go speak up. Go
No.
ahead, Smiley J.
Okay.
Who's
I wasn't too happy to stay home and do school because sitting in front of the screen and like some people, you know, I didn't like to get up out of my bed. So when I was on Zoom, I used to fall asleep. And I like to be in school because you get to see more things, learn more things. And, you know, sometimes the connection is not bad because you're in person and you can actually hear them without the computer or screen breaking up. So, yeah.
okay? Okay. What about you, City Girl?
I didn't really like it that much because you get much short breaks. Like when you eat snack, they give you a snack break. It's much shorter, and you can't see very well from the screen, and it kind of freezes up sometimes, and it has problems on Zoom. But when you're in school, they can still teach you, and it won't freeze up a lot. And you can play with your friends, and you won't be home just sitting there.
Oh, okay. All right. What about you, Makati?
No, because like I used to do because when I did class from bed, I used to fall asleep, and then when I got off the bed, I used to go to sleep in class, and I got behind on work.
Okay. Okay. And what about you, Caleb? How did it affect you working from home? Did you like working from home or you rather be in school? Caleb, that's
Hi.
you right there. Yeah, I can hear you
Can you
now.
hear me?
Thank you.
I said, I said no. I didn't like it because it wasn't as fun as being in school with your friends, and to me, it was harder to learn on virtual than it was in school.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So what about wearing masks? How was the mask? Did you all like, because I know some of them like plain masks or you had the different kind of masks. Did you all didn't like wearing masks or no?
No.
No.
No. How did the mask make you feel?
Feels Makes me feel hot. Like I just couldn't breathe sometimes.
Okay, Makati.
No, I don't like masks because like when I was in PE last time, I had my mask on. I was playing basketball, so I couldn't breathe with the mask off. So I had to go in the locker room and take a breath.
Okay, Smiley J.
Um, I have nothing. Well, I have nothing like for us. It's comfortable to me. You know, I'm used to it because if people don't really care about the COVID, it's not going to stop. So I'm going to get used to wearing a mask, especially since we at school.
Okay, City Girl.
I really didn't like it because when you talk in your mask, people can't really hear you and stuff, and you have to repeat it over and over again. And when you go outside and keep the mask on, it's kind of hot when you wear it on. Like if it's like a sunny day and it's summer or it's close to summer, it gets a little bit hot with your mask on.
Cool. Okay, let me ask you all this. So now that you all were home for a little bit, you didn't like being in school, being working, being at school online. You didn't like math. By you guys being home, did your parents give you more chores?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I just thought I'd throw that question in. Okay, so we went through all of this. Now, how did you guys feel when they said, "Oh, it's time that we think we're gonna have everybody go back to school"? How many of you all are in school every day? Great, by show of hands. How many of you guys are in school every day? So you all like being in school every day now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So let's go by. How many of you all ride the school bus to school? All right. How do you all feel about riding the school bus?
It's
I like
good.
it.
Okay. Do they make you all space out?
Um, not for real.
Not for real. What about you all?
No.
No, because it's
Okay,
like
city girl, how do you get to school?
With the car?
With the car. Oh, you drive yourself to school?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, good. So, all right. So now that you all are back in school, what did you feel like when you first saw your friends? Did you guys run to them and say, "Oh man, I'm glad to see you," or high five or what? Okay, let's see. Makai T, tell me about your first day at this school.
It was pretty good, but like I was on virtual for sixth grade and I didn't know nobody. So in the seventh grade when I went to the building, I ain't know nobody. But it was good.
Oh, because you started a new school this year, right?
Mhm.
So how did you adjust to that?
I made some friends.
You made friends. Okay. What about you, Caleb? Your first day back in school.
So, I had went to a school with all my friends, but then I switched to a school for fifth and sixth. So when I went back to the school I'm in now for seventh grade, I knew I knew a lot of people there, so we was like dapping each other up and stuff. And they were like, "Where you been?" So I've been telling them.
Well, they know where you were. You were at home, I guess. Okay. What about you, city girl?
It was pretty normal because I basically didn't know anybody there when I first went there because I was on Zoom and I didn't really see anybody like that.
But you made friends though, right?
Yes.
Good. And what about you, Smiley J?
um, I really don't. Well, I had friends, but um, you know, I don't really care to my friends as much at school because like I'm really focused on my education and not friends because at the end of the day, when I'm up there working my job, they won't be there. So I'm focused on my education more than friends. I still have friends, talk to
Okay, you
Caleb.
focus your education work. All right, listen. So, and I wanted to hear you all's first perspective, and I want to say to the audience that's listening, if you all have any questions for our panel, you can text 202-322-2470. You can also, if you're watching on Facebook Live, you can go ahead and put some questions in there. And then you can also do the YouTube on DJ Straight. You guys are speaking very well. I'm so proud of you all. Okay, so what about this? Makai T mentioned a little bit. What is it about the recess that you all like? Does everybody have to keep their mask on for reset? Go ahead, Makai T.
So I don't got recess, but for like when I had PE last quarter, we had went outside to play a game. He lets us take our mask off like when we outside.
Okay, so Caleb, what about you in recess?
I don't have recess in seventh grade, but it's cold where I'm at right now. So our PE teacher hasn't let us go outside yet. So we've been inside the building.
So if you guys are in the gym, are you still wearing your mask inside the gym?
Yes.
Okay, okay. What about you, city girl?
Basically it's alright because we can take our mask off outside so it's not that hot or cold when we do it.
Okay, and Smiley J?
Well, it's cold and it's also rainy sometimes, so we have to use the gym sometimes. But sometimes if the kids are in there, like the little babies, we'll have to just sit in the classroom and watch a movie.
Okay, let me ask you all this. When you went back to school, did they make you all wear uniforms or could you wear your regular clothes?
No, they let us.
No. Okay, give me one at a time because I'm getting mixed answers. So let's start with City Girl.
They make us wear uniforms instead of regular clothes because usually when we wear regular clothes, it doesn't have like it sometimes they say like it distracts us sometimes, so we have to wear uniforms that have the prints of the school.
Okay, all right, Caleb. What about you?
No, we get to wear our regular clothes to school.
Okay, Smiley J.
Uniform.
Uniforms. Makati.
Regular clothes.
So let me ask you: was it harder when you guys started going back to school, knowing that you had to wear a uniform, or you prefer to wear your regular clothes?
I prefer to wear my regular clothes because sometimes wearing uniform, like some days, like it make you want to feel like you don't want to wear uniform, so you put on like whether burgundy pants or something. It's
Okay,
still school color, but it's comfortable.
it's more comfortable. Anybody, City Girl, you want to say something? You were going to raise your hand. Did you have something you wanted to say?
No.
Okay, so what about the food at school, guys? Now we lost Makati. Oh, go ahead, Makati.
So the food at school sometimes be good. We be having pizza, but the pizza is like the crust is like hard like a brick.
Oh my gracious. What about yours? Now I know all of you guys come from homes where you get good cooking, great food. But what I wanted to know is the cafeteria. How did they seat you all? Spread it out, 6 feet apart, 2 feet apart. How was that, Makati?
So they all put us in a line. Like it's like three lines. It's line 1, 2, and 3, and like so they put every class in a line. It's like six. I think 6, 5, or 7 classes that come to the cafeteria for first lunch. So it's first and second lunch. And I got first lunch. So we all get in the line, just get our lunch and leave. Like we sit at the tables
Okay,
and then we wait for the vice principal
okay.
to take
Caleb,
lunches.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Makai. I cut you off.
And then our teachers come and pick us up.
Okay, does Caleb go ahead and then I have a follow-up question. Caleb, what about you guys eating situations?
Well, I pack lunch, but some of the food at our school, I see a lot of people don't eat, and we can still sit beside our friends. Like, there's no space in between each seat, but they have a seating chart. Like, you have assigned seats, so if anybody around you gets COVID, they'll know that you need to be quarantined. And there's just 2 doors for our lines. One is 7th grade side, and the other is 8th grade side.
Okay, go back. You said if somebody has COVID, they kind of sit you to the side. Is that for the first day that you find out, or you still come?
No,
You still come to school?
no. If you they have a seating chart, so if somebody around you catches COVID, they'll know that you need to be quarantined, just in case you
Oh,
have.
okay. Makati, you have a question? You get ready to say something?
No,
Okay, City Girl, what about your school? How's your eating arrangements at in the cafeteria?
We are not allowed in the cafeteria, but we usually we go outside most of the days and eat lunch or stay inside if it's raining.
Really? Does your school have a cafeteria?
I don't know because I've never been in the cafeteria.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, good. Thank you all. Smiley J, what about your school?
We have a cafeteria, some days we eat upstairs or we eat downstairs. But if we eat downstairs, then we sit by tables. Is 3 on the side and 3 on the other side. So it's 6 at a table, but we spread it out with dividers. And there's girls on this side and then boys on.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this: before COVID, you probably had a favorite subject and everything. And then what about when you went back to school? Did you still have that same favorite subject, or did it change any? Makai?
So my favorite subject it used to be math before COVID, but now I think it's language arts.
Okay. Okay. And why what made the change?
Cause like my math teacher was really nice, so like my language arts teacher reminded me of my math teacher.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Caleb? What about your subjects you like? Before and after?
My before subject was math, but it's my after subject algebra.
Okay, algebra. That's pretty high up. What about you, Smiley J?
At first, it was reading, but when we got back in school, it was math because math is like one of my favorite subjects because, math is what you're going to use when you're doing taxes and filling out information and stuff like that. You're going to need it or counting money.
Okay, City Girl.
Art.
You like art too? You know, it's funny. I'm listening to you all, and 3 of you guys said math, and then Makai went to art, and City Girl went to art. And I think that's probably maybe in the dynamics of a family. That's pretty cool, you know. But then also, you all made good points because you're going to need architects, you need math, any job that you have. Money is going to be involved, and accounting is going to be involved. So tell me what you guys think about. What do you think about our first responders? Anybody want to talk about you all know what the first responders are. I know that. What do you all think about our first responders? Smiley J.
Oh.
You think they do a good job?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
Caleb, name some of the first responders. Let me make sure you guys know. City Girl, name some of the first responders. Hey, Bennett.
Ambulance. You got the policeman. You got the fire department.
That's J4, I think. That's okay. He's a celebrity, guys. City Girl, who are some of your first responders?
The fighter, police officer.
Okay. All right. The ambulance. Okay. Okay. What about Makati? What are some of the first responders that you know about?
Police officers, the paramedics, EMT, and firefighters.
Okay. So what do you all think? Do any of you all know any first responders? Do any of you all know any police people or firemen, policemen, policewomen, ambulance? Kamisa? I mean, not Kamisa. Smiley J.
My Uncle Mike, he is a policeman. Uncle Brian was a policeman, and my aunt was a former. Lisa was a former policeman.
Okay, all right. Who else? City Girl and Makati.
My cousin is one.
Is one what?
Police officer.
Okay. What about you, City Girl? Do you have any relatives that are police officers or anybody?
No.
Okay. All right, cool. What about you? Is that Caleb the goat? Caleb. Caleb, you know any first responders? Nope.
Our next door neighbor is a he was a policeman, but he retired not too long ago, like 2 years ago.
Okay. All right, guys. Listen. You all are doing a wonderful job answering these questions, and I really didn't want to hold you all too long. Is there anything else? Hey, City Boy Bennett.
Hey, loser kid.
Hey, okay, loser kid Bennett. I was trying to be proper. So look, guys, you all have done a fantastic job answering questions. Do you all have any questions for me that you would like to ask me about COVID? Or do you even care?
Do you like COVID?
Okay, let me be honest. I don't like the fact that it's a disease and it's hurting people and it's killing people. But I love the fact working from home, guys. I'll be honest with you. I love working from home. I like being home a lot because before COVID, I traveled a lot on the weekends and just did different things. And so now I'm enjoying being home. And maybe next year I'll be ready to go back out a little more than what I'm doing. But I don't like the disease. I don't like that people are getting sick and dying. But I do like the fact that I can be home more. Okay. Any other questions?
I have one.
Go ahead.
So how would you feel if everyone in whatever country state get tested? Like, how would you feel if everyone would agree to what the government says about getting vaccinated so COVID or virus or COVID-19 would stop? How would you feel?
How do I feel personally?
Mm-hmm.
How do I feel personally? Well, this is my thing. It is something that's good for you. If it's something that's good for you, then you should take it. But if you don't understand what it is, then you might want to do your research. There's some people who can't get the shot or everybody can get a test, okay? You didn't say shot, so I'm gonna stay out of the shot part. But everybody can get tested. I never got tested because I stayed home a lot. But when it was time for me to get my shots and stuff, then at first I did hesitate, but then I prayed about it, and then after I prayed about it, then I got it. So let me ask you guys this. How did your parents feel with you being home all day? City Girl.
I think they felt probably okay because they were watching me seeing what I was doing, and they felt pretty good about it.
Okay. What about you, Caleb?
My parents just got tired of me asking for so much food all the time.
You're a grown guy. I'm gonna bring that up. What about you, Smiley J?
Oh, well, my mother, parents, they felt good, happy about it because they got to see what I learned and how I accomplished it and how steps and how many process of the problem or situation that I was having in that specific subject and how I got through it properly without needing help and focusing on the lesson and knowing the steps.
Okay, Makati, how did your parents feel having a homeschool, having you being at home?
Uh, they felt like happy and annoyed at the same time. Cause I was like, cause I kept getting up like every 5 minutes during class, and I was behind on work, cause I wasn't doing my work, and they were happy, cause like they saw that I was like they saw everything I did in every class, and they made sure I was on time at like at all my periods.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. When you all were doing virtual, did you get bored? Did you get bored a lot? City girl.
I got really bored because I wasn't really doing nothing. And
Go ahead. That's a good answer. No, that's a great answer because all of you guys are very, very smart and people, no, they need to keep your attention. Go ahead, City Girl. I interrupted you. Were you finished?
yes,
Okay. Caleb, what about you? Did you get bored working from home? I mean, doing your school work from home?
Yes, because to me, I focus better with, I focus better on multitasking by, talking to my friend and then keep making sure my work is being done at the same time.
Okay. What about you, Smiley J?
Um, it was fun, boring, because it really wasn't nothing much to do, and I like to dance and have competition with my dance team, but due to COVID and virtual, we couldn't really do it, and the Zoom was breaking up. We was on Zoom practicing the routine. It was breaking up, so we couldn't really do a lot. But school was boring and kind of fun. Only when I
Okay.
got
What?
up to it.
Okay. What about you, Makati?
So like it was boring. I got bored a lot because like the teachers would be talking and then like I used to think I was on mute, but I wasn't. So I used to just start like talking a lot, and the teachers would
Okay.
hit me, and I would get in trouble.
Okay, so but you guys were at home from the spring through the summer, through the fall, through the winter. So you guys were home all season. Did you all get to go outside more and play?
Mm-mm.
City girl?
No. No.
I got to go out like sometimes,
City
but
girl, did you get to go?
I got to go out like for 5 minutes, then I go back in, and then that's we only we I what I remember is that we only got to have one break for recess, and that's and then in the afternoon we would be finished. Then I could really go out and do all that.
Okay, so I almost one last question. Almost one last one. That's like I can think of something else. When you guys were not when you guys were not on Zoom. I lost Caleb. Come back, Caleb. When you guys were not on Zoom, did you all get to do Zoom with your friends to talk to them?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, let's go with Caleb. Caleb, were you able to talk to your friends when it wasn't school?
You could. We did.
You did?
We did, but not a lot of people when they said they were going to do it. Not a lot of people doing it.
Okay. What about you, Makati?
yeah, I got to talk to them on my phone. Like after class, I would call my friends and like just talk to them, play the game with them until my next class.
Okay. Smiley J?
Well, I
Did you get to
didn't.
talk to your friends after school?
Yeah, I didn't use Zoom
Huh?
though. I didn't use Zoom. We used the FaceTime.
What did you
But
use?
Apple.
You use FaceTime. Okay. Okay, that's good. What about you, City Girl?
I really didn't get to talk to them much, but sometimes when the teacher took me out in the hallway and they would come out and I got to speak to them a little bit, and then we would go back in the classroom and start our next class.
Okay, so let me ask you all this. This has nothing to do with COVID. What do you all like to do outside of school? I know Smiley J said she likes to dance, and okay, so let's start with Makai T. And let's just talk about maybe things you like to do outside of school, activities.
So
Makai
I
T,
like playing basketball.
you like what? Okay.
Playing basketball, football, riding my bike, playing outside. Yeah, so I like playing
Okay.
basketball, football, and riding my bike.
So you like sports.
Yeah.
What about you, Kay?
Well, outside of school, I played football for my school. So outside of school, I would do.
What kind of activities you like?
Outside of my school, I played football for my. Outside of my school, I played football for my school.
It's okay, Caleb. You're doing good. Okay. All right. And what about you, City Girl? What kind of activities do you do?
I do like we have balls and jump ropes. So when we have a blacktop, so for the blacktop we just play balls, and for like when we're like closer to the street we use jump ropes. So basically I do ball and jump rope sometimes. That's fun.
Okay. Very good. Maybe double dutch. What about you, Smiley J?
Well, my favorite thing to do besides dancing is skating. And my birthday was the 19th, and I got my own skates finally.
Okay.
And I
Well,
skate in
listen.
the living room.
Go ahead. You skate in the living room. Okay, cool. So listen, guys. This is not school, and I don't want to hold you all too long. Give yourselves a hand. You did really, really, really good. So listen, what we're going to do now is we got a lot of people talking on Facebook, you all. You can go on my thing and stream. It says, children, thank you for sharing your thoughts. And then somebody else said, these are very well-spoken children. I agree. Somebody said, hey, Gray. Let's see. I had some more comments on here. Let me read this last comment. It said, interesting perspectives from the children. It seems they all preferred attending school. So listen, I want to thank you all for coming on Praise from the Closet. I am DJ Straight. See my D and my J. We have music on our gospel station, WGMLB.com. Smiley J. Eventually, she's going to have her school. But listen, guys, if there's something that you want to talk about, get permission from your parents, and they can get in contact with me, and I'm going to have you guys come back on. You can do it by yourselves, or if you got some friends, and say, hey, we can go on DJ Straight Show, and we can talk about football. We can talk about different things. And last question, were you all happy to see your teachers, and your teachers happy to see you guys?
Yes.
Whatever. All right, I'm losing Smiley J. All right, guys, give yourselves a hand. Great job. I'm going to remove you all from the broadcast, but don't go out because I want to come in. I want to talk back to you all after it's done, okay? Thank you, Makai T, Smiley J, Caleb, and City Girl. Caleb, Portsmouth, Virginia. City Girl from Cary, North Carolina. Smiley J from Washington, D.C. And Makai T from Waldorf, Maryland. So thank you guys, and thank your parents for letting you all come on. Don't go out. Somebody already went out. Okay, I'm going to remove you guys, and I'm come right back on and talk to the audience. Oh, hey, baby. What's his name, Caleb? Caleb, what's his name?
Zane.
Zane. Hi, Zane. Hey, Zane. All right, cool. Well, thank you for letting us meet your little brother, Caleb.
Okay.
Zane's got teeth and ready to go for it. Okay. All right. Stay right there, guys. All right. I'm going to exit thing is having some technical difficulties, man. I don't want to be full screen. My little computer right here at home is embarrassing me now because it's going full screen and I wasn't trying to do that. Okay, here we go. Let's exit right on out. I gotta play my exit song, guys. Thank you all. Thank you, viewers from all over.
Oh my God.
Okay. Somebody don't like something. All right, I'm just gonna exit out because my thing is embarrassing me now, and I don't know why. So don't go out. I'm going to exit live broadcast. Thank you guys very much. This is DJ Straight signing off from Praise from the Closet. As soon as she can find the button, and we're going to go for it. Let's try this one more time. All right, exit out and broadcast. I think I'm frozen. You switch sides. Okay, now this is what you call live streaming embarrassing you, because now it's the computer. Okay, Makati came back. And maybe I took him out. Okay. In the broad. Okay. All right, I'm ending.